Kunark expansion opens on Agnarr in a few days. The most popular dungeon in this expansion is going to be Old Sebilis. Now, in order to get into Old Sebilis, you're going to need to get the key. And the key is obtained by getting 2 pieces from 2 mobs in Trakenon's Teeth. So here we are, you can see my green arrows right there. And the 2 mobs you're going to need to get are a Froglok Hunter and a Froglok Forager. They're right around this area that you see me in, between Swamp of No Hope and Emerald Jungle in Trakenon's Teeth. So the first thing you want to do is get here. And you can do that. You can use a zone guide, and if you have Brewall maps installed, which you should, do that. I do have a video on how to install the Brewall maps if you haven't already, but make sure you have those installed so you can get here. Now, the thing about this is that there's a couple places that I feel really good for getting it, and one of them is where I am. Look at this here. This is like Frog Central, and you're looking for a Forager and a Hunter. Now, in my case, there's a lot of hunters everywhere. And look at, they got this guy here, a Trachosaurus. Everything's about level 45 to 50-ish. And there's lots and lots of roamers. Everything's a roamer out here. Nothing is static at all. But look at this. There's this guy. What are you? And come here. Come here, little guy. He's a Shin Knight. Okay, so you will see, if you stay here, Froglok Foragers. I mean, mostly like Froglok Hunters. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the track. What I've done here is I'm using my 85 Ranger to show you. Now what you're going to see here, I've sorted it by consider, meaning by level. The highest level's at the top, and it gets lower as you go down. One thing you have to realize is that these guys are 45 to maybe about 48 or so, and they do assist each other. So you have to be careful out here. If you're by yourself, you want to work near the edge of the wall. If you're in a group, what I would do is set up right here and work the perimeter, this whole area, and work the perimeter. You may see other named, for example, Silvermane is a good named. We'll get him later, and Doom is another name too. But the first order of business is to get the Forager or Hunter. Now in this case, what they have done is they have increased the spawn rate of the Hunter and Forager. In the old days when I played, it was a really slow spawn rate, and there were people camped out here trying to get this. But the spawn rate has been increased, as you can see here, but still there's only a couple Foragers. And to give you an idea, let me show you what my tracking skill is. You're going to need good tracking. I think if you don't have a Ranger, try to get a Druid, but Druid tracking isn't that good. Look at my tracking's at 300. You're rarely going to have this. But if you don't even have a tracker, then work this area that I'm in right here. So let's go ahead and hunt down one of these. Let's just see where he is, because it is hard to find him. Ahead and to the right. So you can see he's a roamer. Gonna move this way. Okay, let's go get him. And so maybe he's really close because he's moving. They have a really big wandering radius, so you can see right away just how far he is. If he's too far out here, I will turn around and look for the other one. Let's look for the other guy. So that's Forager 1. Here's Forager 2. And this guy is ahead to the left. So they will roam all the way up to the top too. So here we go. We're going to keep going. Looking for this guy. Where are you? And in this case, there's only 2 of them. And you can see what the problem is going to be. But on Agnarr, what's going to happen is they're going to up the spawn rate, so there are more of them. So we're all the way to the lake. I usually don't like to get this far. Let's turn around. See if we can get the other one. And as you can see, even with this tracking and nobody here, is not easy at all to get this turkey. He's somewhere. Okay, ahead to the right. Okay, ahead to the right. Straight ahead. Okay, now we're on you. So you see, we're at the top of the zone, near the Swamp of No Hope entrance. This is where we're gonna work right here. Come on, come on. That's a shaman right there. I thought we just tracked you. And you can see him all the way here. So this guy, and the reason why it's hard is because these guys all have Spirit of Wolf on them, as you will see. And now we're back to that little valley. I head to that. Oh, look at who's here. Silvermane. Okay, let's kill this guy while we're at it. And there's our forger. He's right there, right in the valley. Okay, so there he was. Okay, you're dead. And here's the hunter right here. See this little valley that I told you about? Where we started out? We should have just stayed right. Look at this. So this is just to show you that these guys do assist. And here's another one. Like I said, be prepared. Look at that. There's like 4 or 5. You want to have a group when you come out here. But so now that we've got this, here's what we've got in here. We've got this medallion, and let's see, I think we have to get yeah, they got to get these two. Looks like I killed a bunch of them. So you need to get these 2 pieces right here, this one and this one right here, the Kunark and the Agnarr medallion. So what you want to do is take this one, and this is an Agnarr. Take this one, and since this is the magic spot and you got Silvermane here, check this out. Nice, not bad. Look at this. The nice thing about it is it's a shaman item. It has 5 wisdom, not bad. AC 4, but the best thing about it has a C Inviso on it. So this is a nice item here. I would take this too. And of course, you got lucky. Look at level 53 spell. All of this in one sitting in the magic spot here. These are just spectral bow, you know, bow and arrow if you want this. I don't need it. So let's drop it on the ground. Okay, so now that we have that, we have our 2 medallions, and we got our little goodie right there. See the spot I started in? This is the spot. But keep in mind that there's going to be a lot of people here hunting this guy, and they're probably going to be right in this area. See, I got everybody right here. So if you don't have tracking, get in this area that I'm in right here, this little valley here. And it's kind of like the train station. Everybody comes right through here, like the intersection, and work the area all around here while you're at it. Okay, next thing you have to do is you have to turn these in. But before we're going to turn this in, let's take this guy. Doom, no relation to the game Doom, is named out here. He's over level 50, but you might see him out here. Oh my, he's closer than I can imagine. And like everything else, he's roaming around. Okay, let's go get this guy. We're going to get him, and then we're going to turn in the quest. This is going so quick. Ahead and to the left. Oh, and to the left. Oh, he's right on top of me then. Oh, duh, look at him. Okay, so another good thing about this guy is just sitting around here. Amazing. As you can see, he's a little tougher. Okay, and let's put the camo up. Okay, so he was right in the valley too. And we got a shaman spell, level 58. So here's another place to come for your spell. So all in a little few minutes work right here, you can get all these guys here. Now, next thing you want to do is you want to turn into... he's not on the... He doesn't show on the list, but I'll show you where he is. He's all the way down here. His name is Emperor Granic. Okay, so let's head down to talk to him real quick. Okay, so we're off to talk to him. So now your next task is to go talk to this guy at the bottom of the map here. He's way down there. And I have Inviso up so that I don't attract a lot of yard trash. And you'll want to do the same thing. Get yourself a Spirit of Wolf, Levitation, all helps. Avoid all the trash here. And go for the long ride. And after you do this, you will be able to get into Old Sebilis. Now, there may be a lot of people here. Check to see if there are pick zones. If there are pick zones, try to get a less populated pick zone. Try to get yourself a ranger in your group. If you don't have a ranger, get the druid or a bard. If you don't have that, find that little valley that I'm in and hang out there. Another thing you can do is you see a bunch of other people in that area, you can just hang around the outside part of the area, because these guys do roam. They don't stay static. And when you get to that area, you can pick off the roamers around the outside, because sometimes the forager or the hunters, one of the two are going to be a little more common, and you can get there and hunt down the guys and pick off a few, because there's no way that, unless there's a couple groups, there's no way anybody's going to be able to kill every single thing out there. A few are going to get by. And in my case, you saw the tracking list, there were a lot of hunters, so at least you'll get the hunter there, and possibly you can get the forager too. But one of the two is going to be harder. But I think on the server, they're going to increase the spawn rate, so you may have a lot of them. So that is the area you want to be in. Let's see. Oh, great. And they can see through Inviso. Okay, so this is another thing to keep in mind, that you're going to need Inviso Undead. I don't know if the ranger has it or not. Let me see here. No, we're just going to go right through this. So you will have Inviso Undead. Let's just run right through this middle here. Maybe they won't do anything. Okay, and here we go. So far, so good. So go on in here. Go down here. And he's down there. Do not kill him. You know. Anyway, okay, here we go. He should be the one. Okay, let's turn into stuff on him. There. Okay, so now he's given to. So he's not the talkative type. Too bad for him, because I would have given him this little leaf here. But anyway, he'll give you this. Just stick it in his face, and you have this item here, and this is it, and that's all you need. And then you can get that and put it in your hand and click on the Old Sebilis thing. And I'll show you the next part. And one reason why I'm doing this is there are a lot of people that have never been to Old Sebilis, that have played the game for a long time and haven't, but this is to help all those people do it. When I first came to Kunark, I stayed out in Old Sebilis forever. I almost didn't go anywhere else at all, because it was so good. Now you want to go to the right here. And that's good. You see it didn't drop. We were able to sneak in there. So you can do it too. Best to have Inviso Undead, but it can be done this way too. And then from here, we're out of danger. We're headed over to Old Sebilis. Let's bring the map out. This is a big zone, by the way. And we're going to run all the way down here. Got a little bit of run in front of us. And what we do is we can track. Let's see if there's any named up. Silvermane again, but we already killed him. So nothing of interest. Let's just keep going. And you're on your way to Old Sebilis, the best dungeon in my opinion. Other people like Chardok, other people like Howling Stones, but this place is definitely where it's at. Okay, that could have been a forager. Nope. So we got our two up in the little valley up there. We'll be there soon. Aim for the middle here. I fly by map. And we're almost there. It's a long run. That's the thing. For non non-casters binding is an issue, so when you get here, make sure somebody can res you if you die, because you look at this run here, and at level 50-ish, you can die on the way here. I mean, you can get mobbed by these crazy little frogs, and remember, they all have Spirit of Wolf on them, so you're not going to outrun any of them at all. So here we are, we're getting closer. Just go around the perimeter like so. Now on non-progression servers, you can gain access to Old Sebilis, no problem. It's just the progression servers require the key. And once you get that key, you don't need it anymore. But everybody that gets in here needs the key. Okay, we're getting a little closer. Let's zoom in the map so you can see. And it's this tunnel right here, so we're really close. Let's go like this here. There. Okay, so now down in this area here, ignore this guy. And that big round trackball there, that's the thing you want to click on. There it is. So here we go. Get this. And go like that, and you're in. And we'll be zoning in one moment. Okay, so we have entered Old Sebilis, and here we are, and this is it. This is the way out. Now, just a quick briefing on how to get out. You have to go down the ramp, go all the way around, come out this way to get back there. So that is an issue. And the other way you can get out is through the bottom, but you can't just turn around and click on anything. But this is generally a safe area. When you come in here, you're going to see a lot of people sitting up here, right there. Okay, so this is it, everybody. This is how you get the Old Sebilis key and the tracking on idle, and that's how you get into Old Sebilis. And I hope this helps, and wish all of you good luck and have a lot of fun. You'll probably come here and maybe you'll never leave, because it's just that good. Before we go, let's take a look on the tracking. Let's just get an idea what's up. Myconid Spore King. This is the one everybody's gonna be hunting. And there's another person in here. You have him. You have, let's see, we can set it like this. I'm just curious. Just the Spore King is up. Let's see, what's good about having a ranger, you can check everything, and that's about it. So, and then a mystic here, so that's about it. But the Spore King is probably one of the better spawns in here. Anyway, good luck to all of you when Agnarr opens. Hope you get your keys, because there's going to be a lot of people here. But get here as soon as you can, as early as you can. Get those keys, come at an off-peak hour or whatever. Get your key, get in here, and good luck. Okay, see you guys next time.